coming up in today's podcast episode.
If you've been going through a spiritual awakening, then it means that you are the ones, one of the people, one of the chosen ones, who is here to become a leader in any kind of way. Could be in your family, it could be online, it could be in your community, but you're here as a way shower, as someone who has gone through the shift before the majority of the rest of the people are going to awaken. Hello, beautiful human. Welcome to another episode of the Returning Home podcast, hosted by yours truly, Lin Lim. And in today's episode, we're going to be diving deep into a topic that I'm actually very, very excited about. And also, my heart feels a little bit heavy. I've been very much looking to the things that are happening on our planet right now, the things that are happening in Maui. And honestly, there is such a big message behind all the things that is happening, and maybe directly translating to your personal journey, the things that you are going through right now, all the awakening stuff, the difficulties, the challenges. And so I felt called to record this episode and to share with you my vision of the times that we're living in, and what it's here to teach us, what I feel is the purpose behind all of the things that are happening for the world, but also for you individually. And so without further ado, let's hop right in today's episode. So like you've probably heard, there are so many things happening in Maui right now. All the wildfires that have been going on since the 8th of August. And my heart feels devastated to hear all the stories, to hear all the things, the stories, the experiences of the people, of the animals, of nature, of the communities, how they're helping each other out, how they're not getting any help from outside officials. And I just feel so moved. I feel so touched. I feel, and this is not about me. My heart goes out to anyone who has been affected, who has experienced these awful events that happen in Maui and everywhere else in the world where these kind of things are happening that are not getting any attention. So my heart goes out to all of you. And with that being said, that will not be the main focus of today's episode, but it has to do with the bigger picture. Because I've been saying for a long time that we are living in times that our planet is moving through a shift, and that might feel a little bit not so personal when I say it like that, and I don't mean it that way, but sometimes I just don't know how to talk about this, not in a general way, without getting into all the nitty-gritty of it, because it isn't pretty. Because in order to awaken, in order for our world, for our frequency of the planet, of Mother Gaia, of humanity to shift, we need to face a lot of dense energies on the planet that are currently existing right now. All the things that are happening on our planet, these wildfires, these, the earthquake that happened in Turkey, the pandemic that happened, these are all events that are building us up to this shift that is going to happen. Now, there are many different people who go very much in depth about all the conspiracies, all the things that are happening. And my intention for this episode is not to dive into that, but to zoom out and see the bigger picture and see how that might be affecting you, how it might be preparing you for the things that you're meant to do here. And so, yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the things that you're meant to do here. Because with all that being said, all the events that are happening, all the challenges that you've been going through, I've seen lots of people responding, commenting, and thank you for doing so and being vulnerable to my latest video, which is about losing your identity, losing things in your life, losing people when you're moving through a spiritual awakening. And I know from experience that that is not easy. And it requires tons of loads of courage for you to actually continue on your journey and to continue ahead on the path that is unfolding for you on a different energetic level. And I know all that pain and hurt really happen within a spiritual awakening. Spiritual awakenings aren't that pretty and easy always. There is a very big part within spiritual awakening where the old is freaking breaking down, which means all the things that are not serving you for your highest vibration, for your highest good. What does this mean? It means your belief systems. It means friends, people. It means your job, your career, your relationships. It means everything. Things that are happening in your health. There's a butterfly flying around right now. And I'm seeing that as a sign of abundance. The universe is supporting us in this conversation because letting go, breaking down this old within your life isn't easy. It can be so challenging, hurtful, painful. And for you to go through that, there is a purpose behind all of it. For us to move through all of these events, all these heartbreaking events on a global level and on a personal level, is preparing us to shift into a higher vibration. Now, what does this mean for your personal life? What this means for your personal life is that the universe is preparing you for something bigger. For something that is much more in alignment with who you are and your soul. You are here for a divine reason. You are here for a grander purpose, a higher purpose. If you've been going through a spiritual awakening, then it means that you are the ones, one of the people, one of the chosen ones, who is here to become a leader in any kind of way. Could be in your family, it could be online, it could be in your community, but you're here as a way shower, as someone who has gone through the shift before the majority of the rest of the people are going to awaken. That's what you're being prepared for. That's why you're moving through all these challenges. Because in every single challenge, there's a lesson. So for me, when I was moving through my spiritual awakening, which was in 2018, up to this year, see what has happened in the world. And to me, to witness all the big events that impacted us globally. I'm seeing now that there is a divine structure, a divine path, a divine perfectionism in the path that I've been walking, and the phase of the awakening and the ascension that Mother Gaia is moving through right now. And that is the same for you. So maybe you have no clue of what that is. Maybe you have no clue in how you could be leading many people. Maybe you're like me, you're a little bit introverted. Maybe you've been raised in a family or within your day-to-day life, and you've always been that person who felt a little bit insecure, who had a lot of self-doubt, who didn't see their worth. And I can definitely relate to that. Yet if you're moving through this, maybe you had to move through that struggle to get to the lesson, the reason why that is. You are not made to fit in. You as a light worker, you as a star seed, you as a volunteer to come to planet Earth to help in this pivotal time that we're living in, you have a grander purpose on our planet. And this is a message that I wanted to relay to all of you, because I know that sometimes life can be challenging and discouraging. And especially when you're moving through all these challenges and these internal obstacles that you're growing through, and maybe on a global scale, maybe shit is going down wherever you are living in the world. I want you to know that you're here for a bigger meaning. And that's my message for today. So whether you're on a journey of still uncovering what that is, like me, whether you've discovered what that is and still are discovering the details of what that is, like me as well, I want you to know that you're right on track to where you're supposed to be. Let me know in the comments how you have been feeling in these times, and if there's anything in particular what you're feeling called that you're here to do. I'm very curious to hear. If you have liked this video, please like this video, click that like button, and share this video with anyone who you think could benefit from this message right now. If you're tuning in from Apple Podcasts or Spotify, then make sure to give this episode a 5-star review to spread this message to all the people who need to hear it right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and don't forget to check out my Lightworker merchandise if you want to spread the message of love, light, positivity, and awakening with the world that really, really needs it right now. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and I think that this truly is it for today. I'm looking forward to see you in the next one. Bye for now.